Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Condoms, tactics, bad Hascarita, and so they departed. Where to continue? Go, brave warriors, eyes on the prize, attending to hell, fighting for your lives, built up from nothing, seeking glory and fortune. A fair mercenaries, a great legion. Spoiler rebel cause, alongside the insurgents, and made the road to buzz. Unhelmed they found a starry cache, digging the mountains high. Should it be open or treasures laid inside? Go, brave warriors, eyes on the prize, standing to hell, fighting for your lives, built up from nothing, seeking glory and fortune. The famed mercenaries, a great legion. If you hear the Scottish chorus voice in front, you take them back down. Now it's the Legion of our brave warriors, eyes on the prize, standing to hell, fighting for your lives, built up from nothing, seeking glory and fortune. The famed mercenaries, great legion. The great legion. The great legion. Good evening, pilots and mercs. How are we doing this evening? Bitter VT, it was good to see you. You have a great day. Northern Sales, it's good to see you as well. Let's see here. This has been a tricky game to, oh, good. It showed up. This has been a tricky one to try to get working with Streamlabs, but we do what we can over here. And I thought I had the settings panel open because I was having some issues with the sound, but okay, yeah. We'll put that at 25 and we'll try to make that work. Legion, it's good to see you, pilot. How are we doing today? All right, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. So I have done, so a little bit of a confession. This is the open version of Freespace 2. So basically, this is a modernized version of it. A little bit modernized. And on top of that, I have done a few of the missions in the Freespace 2 demo, but that was a long time ago. So effectively, I have a little bit of knowledge about how to play the game, but not
I'm Lieutenant
too much.
Lukakis, squadron leader of the 53rd Hammerheads.
We'll see how
been
this
assigned
goes
to our unit.
anyways.
The Hammerheads are a space
It might
superiority
not matter.
squadron. We'll be flying the Myrmidon fighter, developed to replace the old GTF Ulysses. The Myrmidon is a Terran Vasudin design and a versatile ship with high marks for speed, maneuverability, armor,
Ooh, that
and
is
loadout.
really quiet. How's the audio for everyone?
The 53rd Hammerheads were formed during the Great War. At the time, we served on board the GTD Bastion, the finest ship in the history of Terran space travel. You may not know this, but the pilots who destroyed the ST Lucifer in 2335 were based on the Bastion, and some were even Hammerheads. With the 53rd, you're part of a long and proud tradition.
Hello there, apples and pears. How are we doing today?
When the explosion of the Lucifer...
Alright, I want to get into a fighter.
Module TSM 103C.
Yeah,
Class C
this was one of the few
with a
that was
Myrmidon
actually
space
in the
superiority
demo.
fighter. This module has been designed to acquaint pilots with basic targeting, throttle, and weapon systems.
This
TSM units are approved for use as part of the GTVA combat training program.
Some of the old
or as a
air
review
traffic
for
controls
qualified pilots.
and
The TSM
sims.
series is not intended as a substitute for actual field training.
I'm not sure how much detail I can go into on that one, actually. But I will say it does have the proper feel of, like, this is very old material, but yet it's still relevant information, you know? I think that's kind of cool. Super fragile data tactilicious in you. I'm doing pretty good. I tried my best with that. I am dyslexic, so I tend to mess up words quite a bit, so I do think that's going to be a little bit of an issue. Doing good. Thinking about maybe painting my 21st Centauri Commander Lance. Ooh. I recently got the, I think it was the Scout Lance. So basically Warhammer, Rifleman, Stinger, and then there's the Phoenix Hawk over here. I was going to get the one with the charger, but I was like, I really want some of those models. So
Welcome to Module TSM
I may end up getting a
103C,
charger
pilot.
later.
Don't touch the controls until you are told to do so. You
I'm
will fail
touching
this
the
session if you
controls.
do not follow instructions carefully.
Oh no.
The
I'm
first
being a
function you
rebel.
will learn is targeting. Target
I'm going to
by
fire the
fire.
cannons. How do you feel about that?
In
Alright,
the
I'll
lower
press
left-hand
T, but
corner
not
of your
because you
HUD
told
is
me
your
to.
target view. The
Mm-mm.
top lines display the targeted ship's name and class.
There are
The
a lot
next
of
line shows the
boxes
distance
I
to your
want.
target and its speed.
Yeah, true. I
Note the brackets around my ship indicating I am
mean,
your current target.
I already have a ton of mechs. Just like I
As
don't
I fly out of
have a
view,
cabinet
the
for
off-screen
them, so
indicator
I'm
will
like,
display.
I have to be
It points in the
careful.
direction you must
Because I'm
turn
going to
in
run out
order
of
to
space
face your
real
target.
quick here in the cockpit, but, you know.
The indicator moves as I fly around. It is always pointing at your target.
Yeah, that's
Notice
the
how the
basic kit.
triangles
Yeah,
separate.
I get
The
that.
farther apart they are, the farther you'll have to turn to face your target.
Again, I love how the instructor has that,
Finally,
like,
note the
crackly,
number by the indicator. This is the
like,
distance to your target.
a crackly, like, old
The
radio.
circular gauge near the bottom of your HUD is the
It
radar.
gives it a
Friendly
very
ships are shown in
authentic
green.
feel. Like,
Hostile ships appear in red.
yeah, we've
Ships
advanced pretty
directly
far
in front of
into
you
the
appear in the
future, but
radar's center.
it's still a little
Using your
messed
main
up
flight
here.
controller, turn your ship
Like,
toward mine.
this isn't top of the line
Stop when my
equipment.
ship is in your
Need more
center. Good.
Thunderbolts.
Now stay in that position.
Looking at my mech, the latest I have an assassin.
Now
the rest
turn
are
toward my
heavy
ship
and
again.
assaults. I get that, yeah. But the other
Match
packs,
my
I noticed
speed.
there was a lot of heavies and assaults.
Good.
Press
Now
M.
follow me. Note how your speed automatically changes to match mine.
Now, I'm having to use the number
To the
pad,
left of the reticle
which
is the
is
speed gauge.
very
The capital M
interesting
next
to
to the
try
current
to
speed indicates that you are matching speed with your target.
try to, like, turn the vessel to be in line with anybody else. I guess I could move my right hand to try to to
Now,
pitch, but
I want
that's
you
a
to
little bit
accelerate
odd.
and move to good. Now, decelerate to drop 200 meters behind me.
Okay, we're gonna decelerate now. I didn't even get to hear the last part of your order, but you know what? Sure, that's fine. Oh, I need to be 200 meters behind you. Sorry, let me
Well
scoot
done.
all the way back
Now, let's
here.
practice using the afterburner. Engage your afterburner, pilot. The gauge to the left of your speed gauge displays remaining afterburner power.
The wide
Note that
eyes
your
are very
engines
appropriate.
consume it rapidly.
The turbo was very.
That extra speed is
I hope you
useful for
enjoy
quick,
this game.
evasive
Some
maneuvers
missions
and
can have
closing
steep
large
learning
distances.
curve.
Maintain your
I
maximum
do
top
love
speed. Try
like the
it now.
controls for this. It feels like a good game. It like I've only played a few missions of this, so that's all I have it to base off of. But like all the missions I played were a lot of fun, so we'll see how it goes, but I think this will be a fun time. Oh, I need to press tilt. I was like, what do I need to do? Okay, that maxes out my speed gauge, I guess.
Now,
Yep,
bring
that's
your
full
fighter
speed.
to a complete stop.
All right, full stop.
Drone 1 has jumped in. Target it. Good. Now fly within 100 units of it and come to a stop. Be careful not to fly too fast.
This looks like a Half-Life drone. I'm not gonna... This looks like something out of Half-Life 1. Now, personally, I haven't played it in a while, but it's kind of what I'm thinking with the boxy, like...
Well done.
Artwork.
Note that it takes some time to come to a complete stop.
Yeah, I almost bonked into it. I just ordered a travel
Now
case.
fire your primary weapon at Drone 1. Near the center of your HUD, the hull integrity of your target is displayed. Notice that it has
have
dropped
like a
from
case or
100%.
something if I want to have more mechs.
This information is
Something
also
to
available
easily,
in the
like,
upper right
carry
corner of
all
your
of
target
those
view.
mechs in. It would be...
Now, destroy
It would be
Drone 1.
good. Okay, you just want me to fire? Okay, I can do that. Ooh.
Good job. Let's see how quickly you can destroy these new
The
drones.
cheesy, like,
Target
90s
hostiles and destroy them with your
explosions.
Supac HL-7.
It
The
tickles me in
HL-7
a
is
way a
standard
lot of
issue on all
modern
Myrmidon
explosions
space
can't.
superiority fighters.
Like, I don't know. I think there's something so fun about that. And this shouldn't be too hard. Like, this shouldn't be too hard, she says as she completely fails. I might have I was about to crash into the other drone there, so that would have been a failure. I do like this fighter. I don't think it has all of its equipment right now because I haven't learned about the missiles yet, but... Well, based on this playthrough. I've not done a complete playthrough, like I said. I only did a couple of missions in the demo.
Well done.
Modern explosions
This
tend
concludes
to have too
module
much
TSM
base,
103C.
at least for me. I get
Most
you,
sorties will
yeah.
end with an order to return to base. Do not leave the field of engagement until you have been authorized to do so. Your navigation
for your
computer will be
cue.
programmed with the proper coordinates. All you need to do is engage your subspace drive. Do this now.
I think it's kind of cool that these ships have a subspace drive that you can just
Well done,
jump
pilot.
from
You have
place to
successfully
place.
completed TSM
It's very
103C Class C
convenient.
qualification for the Myrmidon Space
Which
Superiority Fighter.
could be a bad
You may
thing,
now
but it's
proceed
also
to
a
Training
good thing
Simulator Module TSM 103B.
to kind of make the game a little bit, I don't want to say too casual, but like, it kind of leans itself that way. So it's like you can kind of get in and out of the action. I think that's a cool
Welcome
option.
to Training Simulator
Also,
Module TSM 103B Class B
you can't tell
qualification
me that
for the
this
Myrmidon
map
Space Superiority
makes it
Fighter.
look like a
This
turtle.
module has been
The ship
designed
is
to
a
acquaint
turtle.
pilots with advanced targeting controls, weapon systems, and rearming procedures.
Oh, Apple of Pears says,
TSM
thank you,
units
Blue
are
Nova, for
approved
the
for
gifted
use
sub.
as part of the GTVA Combat Training Program or as a review
Yeah,
for
Blue
qualified
Nova,
pilots. The TSM series is not intended as
Blue
a
Nova saw
substitute
the
for
bet
actual
I made
field
the other
training.
day and is currently working towards it. There's a little short about that. I still don't know how I feel about doing that particular
Welcome to Module TSM 103B,
that
pilot.
particular game,
Don't touch
but
the controls until you are
see.
told to do so. You will
I'm
fail this
doing
session
things.
if you do not follow
Wait, what do you
instructions
think about
carefully.
that instructor?
Begin by targeting my fighter.
Okay,
In
I have
combat,
targeted
you will need to
you.
acquire your targets quickly. With multiple wings and warships, you will not have time to cycle through all objects in sensor range to find a
Yeah, I
specific
feel like
target.
that's something we
Let's
suffered
take a look
from
at some
with
controls that will
Mech
help you
Warrior
locate
4.
targets more efficiently.
Especially the
2 drones will be used for the
especially
first
the
part
Black
of this
Knight
exercise.
DLC, but that's just me.
You have a targeting control which enables you to acquire the nearest hostile target. Using the control repeatedly will cycle through hostile targets in order of their proximity.
This, the H control works very
Target
well.
drone 1 with your hostile targeting control.
Alright.
Good. Now target drone 2.
Pretty simple so far.
Excellent.
But we know this
Now
gets
we'll
more
learn another
difficult
useful
later on.
targeting control. As a GTVA fighter pilot, you will be called upon to defend larger vessels, from troop transports to destroyer-class warships. For this simulation, let's bring in a Triton-class freighter.
Where is the Triton?
Observe that the name and hull integrity of the freighter
Oh, there it
appears in the
is.
box
How
to
did I
the
miss
right
that
of your
giant
reticle.
warship over
This
there?
escort list enables you to monitor its status.
Okay, I see that. Yes.
You can target ships on your escort list
I
by
don't know
using
how
the
practical
escort
that
targeting
ship
control.
would be,
Target the
especially
freighter
with the 4
now.
prongs at the front. It's an interesting design for sure.
Well done. On any escort mission, it is important that you stay close to vessels you have been assigned to protect. The escort targeting control makes locating these ships more efficient.
Because I feel like the
Be
struts here
advised,
would
the
be
escort
a
list will
structural
not be limited to
weakness.
ships you have been ordered to protect. Any major target, friendly or hostile,
Like, I feel
could
like
appear
this-
on that list. This will help you monitor
This
the
is
status
just a
of ships with
caterpillar.
tactical or strategic importance.
Is this where the caterpillar
review
came
what we've
from for
covered
Star
so far.
Citizen? Because I feel like these are very similar.
Target drone 1 with your hostile targeting control. Now,
Alright, there's the
target
second
drone
one,
2.
and there's the first one.
Now, target the freighter with your escort targeting control.
Okay, I'm
Well
not sure what
done.
happened there, but sure, whatever.
In Module TSM 103C, you practice firing your HL7. We'll now take a closer look at your primary and secondary
I
weapons.
love how it refers to it like a
Your
older,
weapons loadout
like,
is displayed to the right of your reticle. Primary cannons are listed above your secondary missile banks.
this feels like
Use
I'm
your primary
playing
weapon selector to toggle
the
either one or
video
both cannons to
version
fire.
of a
Firing both primaries will inflict more damage,
pilot
but
training
will also
video
drain
or
more
something.
energy from your fighter's reserves.
I
The
love how
Myrmidon
this
Space
feels.
Superiority Fighter has 3 missile banks.
And I don't know if that makes
As a new
sense, but
pilot,
like,
you will be
it
authorized
just
to use the
has
Tempest
that
dumbfire
feel.
and the Rockeye
And I
heat
think
seeker.
that's why this
Let's
game has
practice
that
firing the
charm.
Tempest. Use your secondary weapon selector to arm your bank of Tempest missiles.
Okay, I think I armed it.
Good. Tempests
Is
are
that it?
dumbfire
Okay.
projectiles. These warheads have no homing system, so they'll fly in the direction in which they are fired. For this reason, they are most effective at close range. Unless your aim is very precise, hitting targets at a distance with a Tempest may be difficult.
True.
Now,
True.
select Drone 1 using your hostile... Good. Destroy Drone 1
I
with
mean,
your
it's an
Tempest
SRM,
missiles.
so yeah, it's going to
Close
be a
your
little bit
distance
difficult.
if you need to.
I'm just going to pop a few missiles at it.
Well done. The Tempest may not be as accurate as a heat or
It just
aspect-seeking
reminds
missile,
me of
but a
episode
Myrmidon
4.
can carry up to 320 of these missiles.
You can
A
tell
volley
the
of Tempest will
effects
quickly
were...
pulverize an enemy fighter. To maximize
They
their
were done
effectiveness,
lovingly,
use
but
them in
they
conjunction
just
with your
didn't have
Subak
much of a
HL7.
budget.
While the lasers
And
penetrate the
this
shields of your
was
target,
cutting
the missiles
edge
will impact the
technology at the
enemy's
time,
hull.
to be completely fair to this game.
Let's move on to the Rockeye Heat Seeker.
But I
Arm
just,
the
I
Rockeye
find
with your
it funny.
secondary weapon selector.
Okay, so they
Well done.
want the rock.
Now, target, when you
Gotcha.
fire the Rockeye, the missile's tracking system will lock onto the heat signature of your target. Be aware the homing radius of the Rockeye is limited, and your target must be near the center of your HUD.
Oh, so
Destroy
basically high
Drone
risk,
2
high
using your
reward.
Rockeye missiles.
That seems pretty straightforward.
Nice shooting,
Yeah.
pilot. Compared to the Tempest, the Rockeye is more accurate and has a greater effective range. However, the Myrmidon can carry no more than 20 Rockeyes.
I, at that
You
point,
can
would
also
rather just
toggle
carry
double fire
Tempest
mode
because
to launch twice the
SRM
ordnance.
boat.
You will inflict more damage and increase your chances of hitting the target, but your missiles will be depleted more
Let's see,
rapidly in double
shift.
fire mode.
Shift like that.
We will now
Oh.
send in more drones so you
Oh,
can
that's
practice
weird.
firing missiles. Be sure to toggle between banks so you can get a feel for both the Tempest and the Rockeye.
Okay, well, we're gonna fire off the Rockeye first, and then... Oh, that still hit. That didn't look like it was supposed to hit, but... Nope, that works. And we're gonna switch over to... Well, I didn't really have a choice. I was out of the other one. We're gonna test out the Tempest. Oh, that's something. There we go,
Run low
that
on
is the
missiles,
Tempest.
you need to rearm your fighter. To do this, you must call in a support ship.
We have rearm capabilities.
First, press the communications key to bring up your messaging window, followed by the 5 key to rearm. In order for
Oh,
the
there we
support
go.
ship to
Yeah.
dock, you must bring your fighter to a complete stop. The support
That
ship
is
will
so
then
cool that
automatically
you can
dock
do
with
that.
you.
Oh,
In the lower portion of your HUD, an
no,
indicator
I
displays
don't
the
want
support
anything
ship's
to do with the
ETA.
communications tab. I just wanted to turn off a...
The support ship's primary
I still
purpose
need
is
to order
twofold.
a
First, it will reload your secondary
stream deck
weapons
at
and
this point.
countermeasures.
Cozy Moose, hello there. How we
Second,
doing
the
today?
support ship is capable of making minor repairs to your ship. It can fully repair any damaged or destroyed subsystem. However,
That's
the support
cool.
ship cannot repair your hull.
Oh, that's not...
Keep in mind, a
That's
support
okay.
ship can only
I
load
guess
as many
we'll have to
weapons as it
repair the
has on
hull
board. It may
after
not
the
be enough
mission.
to completely rearm your fighter.
Good to go.
We covered a lot in this module. If you need to review this material, replay the simulation. Otherwise, you are qualified to proceed to TSM 103A. Engage your
Perfect.
subspace
Let's
drive.
go and do that. Subspace drive engaged.
Well done, pilot. You have successfully...
Shutdown sequence initiated.
Welcome to Training Simulator Module TSM 103A,
Heat
Class
level
A qualification for the Myrmidon Space Superiority Fighter. This module has been designed
feel
to
like
acquaint pilots with dogfighting techniques. TSM units are approved for use as part of the GTVA combat
I feel like
training
almost every
program,
single vehicle
or
I
as a
step
review for
into, I
qualified
just
pilots.
cause it to
The
overheat.
TSM series
Very,
is not
very
intended as a
quickly.
substitute for actual field training.
Well, we don't have any field training as of the moment. I'm not even sure, like...
Welcome to
Like, I
Module
know of the
TSM
game, but,
103A, pilot. Don't touch the
I
controls
really
until you are
didn't really
told to
get a
do so.
sense of the
You will fail this
factions or
session
anything
if you
like
do
that.
not follow instructions carefully. This simulation
So I
will
really
cover
have no
dogfighting
idea
techniques.
what's going on
You will be
here.
required to use many of the skills you learned in the preceding modules, such as targeting, matching speed, and primary and secondary weapons control.
Mm-hmm.
Begin
Didn't
by
we
targeting
learn
my fighter.
some of those
You can either
last
use
lesson?
your basic targeting control or your friendly. You'll notice as I move, a circular indicator moves in front of my ship. That is
Yes.
the lead indicator. It shows you where you need to fire your primary weapon to
And you
hit your
notice
target.
he's going over some of the same stuff again to try to reinforce
Now,
it and
target the drone. You can use your
kind of
basic
build
targeting
upon
control
that, which
or your
actually
hostile
is a
targeting
really
control.
good
The target
way of
box in the
teaching the
lower
player
left-hand
how to
corner
use
of
the
the HUD
controls.
displays the distance to
I'm
and
not
hull
why
integrity
I'm
of
not
your
sure
target.
exactly why I'm picking up on that so much, but I do appreciate
Your target's
that.
hull strength is also shown in the lower part of your reticle.
Nonetheless, I do appreciate it. Sir,
As I shoot
specifically.
the drone, watch its hull integrity
Oh, okay.
drop slowly.
It was another scripted event. Gotcha.
A good dogfighting tactic is matching speeds with your target. Good. Your throttle can be set to automatically match the speed of your target, even as your targets
Sounds
change.
good. I think
Use
it
your
did
auto
that.
matching control to toggle this feature on or
Yeah,
off.
you can see it in the lower right. Well,
Good.
you would
You
be
should
able
be
to
on the move
if
at
I
all
wasn't
times
blocking it.
during a
Maybe if I
dogfight.
move my blonde self out of the way, you might be able to
Now,
see it a
destroy
little
the
bit.
drone.
You might be able to see a little bit beside me. That's a little close to the engine.
Don't forget, you also have missiles.
You know what? I think I'm going to stop matching speed because I destroyed the drone. I'm not sure what it's trying to match
2 new
to.
unarmed drones have arrived. Destroy both of them. Remember to match their speed.
Well, I need to target them first, and I went for the other targeting control. They don't really last long enough for me to try to match speed, though. I'm saying that your drones suck, and I want a challenge. Ugh. What is this game? The lasers look cool as fuck. This is Freespace 2. This is the,
An easy way to target new hostiles is by using auto-targeting.
basically,
this will
it's a more
automatically target your
modernized
nearest
port of it,
hostile
but
after
it's...
your current target has either left the
This
area
Freespace
or has
2,
been destroyed.
it's the retail version. They sound cool as well. They are. I think it's like... I think Freespace... Yeah, Freespace 2 is like $1 off of Steam or something. Wait. I'm not 100% sure on that. Let me look that up real quick because I don't want to give you false information. Freespace 2. Oh, no. Freespace 2 was 24. Excuse me. I was wrong on that one. However, really great game for all of that. And there's a lot here. I was thinking of Orion Prelude, which was another game I was supposed to play this week, but that kind of fell through because I was,
Good job.
I was sick with food poisoning.
This drone is armed. It will start firing upon you in 10 seconds. Destroy it.
Oh no, it'll fire upon me. If only it wasn't in a million
Now comes
pieces.
the fun part. 5 pairs of armed drones will jump in. Destroy as many as you can.
The instructor thinks me getting jumped is a good time. Or the fun part, I guess. And I'm teasing, by the way. This is a part of the training. It's just a training exercise. But yeah, no, Freespace 2 is, it is a wonderful game. I had the pleasure of playing the demo back when I got a joystick for my PS3. It was years and years ago, but it was a lot of fun. Now, unfortunately, I didn't really play the game until, like, way later in life. There's a couple of other games I've wanted to play that I just didn't get to, like, a long time ago. Because, like, this is one of them, and I'm finally getting to experience the game. I was really just waiting to play this on stream with everyone so they could see my pretty much like blind experience, basically. Because beyond like the tutorial, basically, this hyperlight ship, I've never seen any of this before, so this is a new but somewhat familiar experience to me. And no, these drones do not stand a chance. I am a decent pilot. Decent. As I say that, I have a whole collision. Hey, I didn't say I was a great pilot. I just said that I'm a...
Great job, pilot. You have
Like,
successfully qualified on the
qualified.
Myrmidon Space Superiority Fighter. Engage your subspace drive.
This is one of my favorites. The other one is Homeworld. I haven't had a chance to play that,
Congratulations,
but I
pilot.
need to.
You have successfully completed
I need
TSM
to. That would be
103A,
fun.
Class A qualification for the Myrmidon Space Superiority Fighter.
Hell yeah, let's go.
This is Admiral Petrarch, commanding officer of the GTD Aquitaine. For
Ooh.
those squadrons joining us here in Vega, welcome aboard. With a complement of 150 combat spacecraft, the Aquitaine serves as flagship of the GTVA
This
3rd
is
Fleet, based in the
everything I
Capella
could have
system.
wanted.
You join an elite crew of 10,000, the finest officers and enlisted personnel serving the Alliance today. After 18 months of fighting, Admiral Bosch's Neo-Terran front has become the most significant threat to regional security since the Great War ended 32 years ago. The NTF demands the independence of their systems and the revocation of the Beta Aquila Convention, or BATAC. The BATAC Treaty centralized power of the GTVA.
There's going to be a lot of listening
as
to the
supreme
story, but
authority
I
in
appreciate
Terran
that they went
pursuit
to
in
this
space.
much effort.
Integral to NTF ideology is Bosch's vision of Neo-Terra. A utopian society where the lost grandeur of Earth will be restored. Bosch and his followers oppose any alliance with the Vasudans as a threat to the future of the human race. The rebels are entrenched in Polaris, Regulus, and Sirius. But before we hit these strongholds, we must secure Epsilon Pegasi, Alpha Centauri.
Yeah, this is
and
going to be a
Deneb.
lot of story and
These
a lot of,
contested
like,
systems are now the focal
absorbing
point of Allied
all this.
operations. Allied Command. has
So
ordered
if you
the
were expecting
Aquitaine to
all
the Deneb system.
space
There we will reinforce
space
13
dogfights
Vasudan
and
battle
whatnot,
group
this
led by the
might be a
GVD
little bit
Samtic.
slower than that.
Both the NTF and the GTVA have sustained heavy casualties in the battle for Deneb. In the past 72 hours, we have lost the GVC Andromeda, the GTC Trafalgar,
Ever heard of
and over 15
the
fighter
game
wings.
Starcom Unknown Space?
Command anticipates the
I
arrival of the
haven't.
Aquitaine and the Samtic will
Might
shift
have to
the
go onto
battle
the
for
list of
Deneb
games we
in our
play.
favor, and force the NTF to withdraw to Sirius.
Alright, well, interesting.
This is Captain Lukakis, squadron leader of the 53rd Hammerheads. At 0320 hours, the Aquitaine entered the Deneb system. Admiral Petrarch launched fighter and bomber wings as part of an all-out attack against NTF positions throughout the system. He has kept the Hammerheads on standby until now.
Until now.
A situation is developing near the inhabited planet of Cygnus Prime.
We're going to have to
over
check over our
100,000
loadout, because I'm
Vasudan
pretty
refugees
sure we're
fleeing their
going to
colonies
get
in
bog standard
transports.
equipment.
Allied ships are rescuing the Vasudans as quickly as possible, though the logistics of this operation leave many refugees still vulnerable to rebel attack. At 0545, we received a distress signal from a refugee convoy 900 clicks, or kilometers, from the outer
This is
orbit
where
of Cygnus
anime
Prime.
comes in. Have
The
a lot
Vasudans
of fun
responded
with
with a
it.
wing of Serapis
Lots of
fighters,
exploring.
designated Epsilon,
I
which have
get
just
you.
called in
I
for
get you.
reinforcements. Alpha Wing, you're going in.
You hear that, Alpha? You're going in.
Because these transports do not have jump drives, you must protect the convoy until a
I don't know
recovery
if
ship
that was in
arrives.
chat,
With
but
all warships
I
engaged and other convoys
I
in
have
dire
to
need
make
of
fun of it
protection,
now
we do
because
not
they
know when a
pointed it
craft will
out.
become available. Command will keep you updated and send in reinforcements as needed.
Alright, sounds good. Ship selection. Which one do we get? Oh, that's it. That's a ship, huh? Okay, so it looks like I have 4 of the laser cannons. Can I swap out? I really can't mess with anything, can I? Alright, fair enough. Let's go.
Alpha 2 here. I have a visual
Oh,
on the
Zion.
convoy, 1,500
thank
meters
you.
dead ahead. The escort wing is down 2 fighters.
This was
Toyota
the
Transports.
1.0
This is
model.
Alpha
I've
Wing
been
of the
using it
53rd
for a couple
Hammerheads
of days.
GTD
and
Aquitaine. We have orders to protect your
enjoying it,
convoy.
at
What's your
least.
status? Over.
It's been a lot of fun.
Alpha Wing, we have lost 3 transports to the rebel attack. The surviving vessels have sustained moderate damage.
That doesn't
We
sound
anticipate the
good.
rebels will return in greater force.
Hang in there,
that
Iota.
does not.
Command will send a recovery craft as soon as possible. All right, Alpha. Let's get to work. We must
Yeah, if the
defend these
music's
transports
anything to
until the
go by,
recovery
we're
ship
gonna
arrives.
be in for a bad time, but we'll see here. Why are they already on fire?
Sensors picking up incoming hostiles. A wing of Herc's closing in.
Alright, well, we can go and
Alpha
take
1
care
and
of
2
those.
intercept those fighters. We will defend the transports.
Yeah, we're gonna see about this, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hit or not. I might be doing a little bit of damage, but there we go. I'm not sure if that was a teammate or not, but got the first couple ones
Incoming jump
anyways.
signature. Hostile configuration.
That looks like a Mustang Alpha. I feel like a lot of the designs, like some of the earlier designs for like Star Citizen, came from this game. Because I swear that is a Mustang Alpha. And I know this came first. But it's been an abandonware for a while, so would its owners potentially come back to try it?
Incoming!
Try to collect what's theirs. And I don't know, it's like, it's so weird. Or maybe it's like visually distinct enough. Ow, ow, ow. Not dying here. I would prefer not to. I might need to use some missiles actually. There we go. Yeah, the missiles seem a lot more effective than my blasters. Really using a lot of them though. I don't think I need to use all this much. But you know what? It makes my job of dealing with these fighters a lot easier. At least that's good.
We have transmitted your coordinates to the GPD Samtic.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting through with these lasers anytime soon. Iota's already in. 283. Oh, we have another shipping coming. Oh, I think they're here to help. Hopefully they are. Hopefully they are here to help, otherwise I am not going to
The
be...
NTCV Belisarius, a Deimos-class corvette, has run our blockade of the Sirius jump node. We are now tracking the vessel through subspace. We have vectored its course to your immediate vicinity.
Acknowledged, Command. We will intercept the target.
Intercept what target? Which one?
Incoming jump signature. It's the Belisarius.
Oh, are we getting a giant showdown already?
Power up photon beam cannons. Commence plasma core insertion.
This is the first mission, and we're
All
already
units stand
getting...
clear of the Samtic and Belisarius.
I love how we're already getting a good spectacle. Oh man, forgot about this game. Spent way too many
Negative,
afternoons on
Bassoon.
this.
The NTF is the only legitimate authority in this system.
Surrender or be destroyed, Belisarius. This is your final warning.
Your posturing insults us both, Bassoon. I will not give up my ship.
This is not going to go well for either of us.
Gunnery control. Open fire.
Oh.
Belisarius objective has been neutralized.
I don't think that was, This is a strong first mission. Yes, yes, it is.
Your we need your escort, Alpha Wing.
Coming out with a
Mission
bang.
accomplished, Alpha. Return to base. Well done, pilots.
Well, thank you. However, I think that's going to have lasting consequences. Gotta love it when the first...
Good work, pilot. You held off the rebel attack and saved both Vasudin transports from destruction. Your squad mates and I all agree you'll make a fine addition to the 53rd Hammerheads. Command reports that 75% of the refugees have been recovered with few casualties. The remaining 25% are under Allied protection and will be rescued shortly. We've also won major victories against the NTF. The NTD Jacobus and the NTC Hengst have been destroyed, and our blockades of the Alpha Centauri and Sirius jump nodes has isolated the rebel fleet. Furthermore, 600,000 ground troops will soon land on the surface of Cygnus Prime in our effort to retake the planet. Prepare for your next mission, pilot. The battle for Deneb is not over yet.
Alright, well that's interesting.
Command has ordered the 53rd Hammerheads to secure an NTF depot in the Deneb asteroid belt.
Oh, this is
6
capture
sentry
the
guns are positioned around the
supplies to the
depot,
mission.
and rebel freighters are now moving the cargo out of the area. The NTF has gone through a
I don't know
lot of
how I
trouble to
feel
hide
about
these
this,
materials.
but you know what? We will give it a shot.
Alpha 1, your mission is to seek and destroy all targets of opportunity, including freighters, cargo, and sentry guns. Beta Wing will scan the cargo. Recon sighted a wing of Loki's guarding the depot, so prioritize these bandits.
Gotcha.
Do not underestimate the importance of this mission.
I got a question about the Capricorn. Yeah, I got a question about the Capricorn. Why does that look like a Bethesda laser shotgun? Like basically like the scatter shot minus like the magazine or like the trigger guard basically. Either way,
okay,
that
Alpha
that
Wing,
looks
let's take out the fighters and
strangely
freighters.
like
Beta
it.
will scan the cargo. Watch those sentry guns.
I know I'm comparing it to a lot of other things, but I'm just like, I'm noticing. I'm not serious with it.
Alpha 1 and Alpha 3, you target the fighters. Stay focused on those Lokis.
Command, we got a problem here. We can't scan the cargo.
Hi,
Run a diagnostic, Beta. Are your sensors now functioning?
Sorry, I can't stick around. You're fine, Jason.
Negative. There's some kind of shielding on these units. Our sensors can't penetrate.
Do you play the Star
Acknowledge,
just
Beta.
pops up?
Abort the scan and
Depending
engage
on
the
what
enemy.
you do with
What about a recovery app?
how you do it drastically
Negative, Beta.
affects how the
Command will
game
not risk
functions.
recovery in that asteroid belt.
I get you. Oh, let's see here. Secondary objective complete. Did we take out the other targets of opportunity? Because there was the rebel wing and
Heads
then...
up, enemy wing closing in.
Yep, I think that's the rebel wing. And we took out the...
We're facing multiple
I guess
bandits
they
here. That cargo
took out
must
the
be vital.
freighters. Question mark. I assume they took out the freighters, but I'm not 100% sure. I did not see it, so I cannot confirm that. I can see it now, I can't unsee it. Sorry, you get to see that now. And all of it... Nope. I'm getting so confused with other, like... I want to apply Star Citizen controls, but it doesn't work that way. Space doesn't work that way. And also, I could plug in a joystick, but I don't know, I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that level of immersion yet. It would destroy me. It would destroy me, you see. Also, hello, Nero. How are we doing today?
We have secured the depot, Command. All bandits have been neutralized. Alpha and Beta, destroy the cargo units.
Hold on,
So
Alpha.
wait.
Long-range sensors are picking up another
We're
hostile
destroying
target 3
the cargo?
kilometers
I
from
thought
your
we blended
position.
it.
I'm reading nothing here, Command.
We're detecting a faint EM signature from one of the asteroids. Transmitting coordinates now.
Oh, well, at least
Still
there's a
not
little
getting
bit
a
of
clear
an
reading. There's too much interference.
There should be a flashing red blip on the radar screen of your HUD. Maneuver
Yeah, I
your
see
fighter
it.
until this
I
blip
see
is
it.
centered in the radar.
I'm okay.
This will point you in the right direction.
To be honest, works seem.
It's a large
I
asteroid,
get
Command,
you.
with some kind of structure built into the surface.
Let's take a closer look. Proceed with caution, pilots.
I'm hearing stuff that I really shouldn't be. I feel like somebody's shooting stuff. And I'm not sure if it's the asteroid or not, but we're slowly approaching it. Cargo unknown. Oh, that's the cargo back there. And this is the other part of the mission, which we're already getting like strange things happening during the missions. This is really creative on their part. On the developers' part. Like, this is the second mission, and we're already getting, like, little, huh? What's that? What should otherwise be, like, a simple, what should otherwise be a simple mission. Did I? Oh. Uh-oh. I might have messed up.
I need to rearm.
You do that. You do that. I think I'm currently inside the asteroid. I thought you would fly into that rock. I flew into the rock, but...
Command, the target has turrets and a fighter bay. It must be a rebel installation.
We're scrambling bomber wings now. Destroy that base, pilots.
Okay, what? Where? Huh? This thing?
Delta Wing now in position. Command, I'm picking up incoming hostiles.
Yep, that sounds about right. That looks about right. How many missiles? What was she shooting? Needs to be on.
This is Admiral Bosch of the
I think she was shooting at one of the other targets that we didn't see, but again, a lot of it's kind of awesome.
Disregard that transmission, Alpha. Admiral Bosch is in the Solaris system. This must be a decoy.
Yeah, I don't know
Destroy
about
this
that.
installation, you sign the death warrant of our race. I demand unfettered access to the Sirius jump node.
There will be no negotiation, Bosch.
Listen to me. If my safety is guaranteed, I will withdraw my forces from the tent.
The asteroid is breaking apart, Command.
Well, the asteroid is breaking.
You have your orders.
Alright, you want it destroyed? There we go. Oh, that is a full-on... That is a full-ass ship.
That's not an installation. Disable the engines of that warship. Do not let them escape.
I love how he's like, hey, that's not a...
There's no time,
that's
Command.
not an
The
asset.
vessel is powering up in subspace drive.
Oh, it's gone. That thing is...
Bosch and his warship
gone.
have jumped.
I mean, I don't know what you wanted me to do. That thing just... It just jumped right out of there. Well, this ought to be fun. We'll see what they say about that when we get back. But for now... Be nice if I get some missiles on it. I just want to take out this fighter and not have to deal with it for a while. You're the aerospace fighter from Homeworld Cataclysm. It cloaks as an asteroid and ambushes your enemies. That is kind of terrifying of a thought, but yes, that is correct. Let me see if I can get this fighter. Maybe, hopefully. I want that hook. There we go. Are there more targets? more targets, or just is that it?
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
Okay, there is more showing up. Gotcha. That looked like an important part exploited. There's also a Mirage tank from Red Alert 2. It can disguise itself as a tree. Yeah, don't worry if it sounded expensive. This thing is, I've discovered, is quite durable. For a fighter, it's pretty durable. At least that's what I'm going to convince myself as I fly foolishly into battle. But I mean, so far it hasn't let me down. I think we were all somewhat damaged.
All hostile fighters have been neutralized, Command.
This mission is over, Alpha. Return to base.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be an interesting conversation. But it wasn't really my fault. Like, blasted the asteroid and then...
Command has issued no official explanation for Admiral Bosch's presence in the Deneb system. The hidden base and the shielded cargo units only compound the mystery of the Admiral's agenda. Under the circumstances, there was nothing you could have done to stop the escape of Bosch's command frigate, designated the NTF Iceni.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to figure out what the Admiral was doing there, but we'll see.
Intelligence has tracked Admiral Bosch's command frigate, the NTF Iceni, through subspace. We have vectored its course to the Sirius jump node. The 53rd is being scrambled to seek and destroy the Iceni before it escapes Deneb. We have pre-assigned your loadout, and your fighters are now standing by. Report to the flight deck pronto.
That sounds good. That sounds good, but before we take off, I do want to grab a cup of coffee. So, I'm going to take a quick break, and then we will get right on that. Give me one moment, pilots.
1 minute. Shutdown sequence initiated.
Dun, dun, da, dun, dun, da, dun, dun, da. Let's see if that'll load. 1, 2, there we go. Here I thought Compellin's always spilling tea. Annika has embarked on a quest more dire, a quest to produce the most important substance, coffee.
Engage full burners and intercept the Iceni. They are 2 kilometers from the Sirius jump node.
Command, we're 5 clicks from that Corvette.
The quest for caffeine trumps everything.
We don't stand a chance of catching that ship.
You have your orders, pilot.
Command, where's the blockade? Why isn't the Alliance guarding this node?
Our line of defense has been reprioritized for engagements elsewhere in the system.
Breathe for 2 seconds and help me get this thing, okay? Like, I realize we are way in over our heads and we're messed up, but it's the hand we've been dealt. Thanapi says, hello there. Make her quest for confirmation.
I regret your efforts to intercept us have failed, pilots.
Oh, yes.
Would be well advised to question the wisdom of your leaders. Helm, engage subspace drive.
The Iceni has jumped. I repeat, the Iceni has jumped.
Acknowledged, pilot.
Request a status brief, Command. What the hell is going on here?
You're out of line, pilot.
Out of line? I don't think so. We're risking our lives out here. We deserve a straight answer.
You can discuss this at your debriefing. We now have reports that rebel vessels are heading for the jump node. Stand by for mission update. Command out.
Damn it! Command let Bosch escape.
What are you talking about?
They pulled the blockade. They gave us the wrong coordinates. There's no other explanation.
Why? Why would they let him go?
Kill that tank with this can opening.
I'm informed on a need-to-know basis.
Stand down. We're on your side here.
Why did we attack the Iceni? Why did we destroy that cargo? I can live with being a pawn if the game makes sense.
Unfortunately, they don't pay you to think.
Loki escort.
They don't pay you to think, pilot. They pay you to
destroy those ships before they reach the node.
Beta wing here. Target acquired and closing in.
I mean, to be fair, they did pay off the cars, so you know what? That's something. That is actually true. I guess my time in service and whatnot, I was able to pay off my car, which was nice, but I overpaid. I overpaid for that car, I'm pretty sure, but you know what? It happens. Have you played the 2003 Freelancer? I haven't just yet, but I was going back to Freespace 2 because I knew this one because I played the demo of that one, but Freespace 2 is such a classic. It is. It's nice. I love how we're like 3 missions in and they're already getting into the conflict, already giving us the, like, not a moment has been spared. It's just setting things up and knocking it down with the delivery. Like, why the hell did Command seemingly send us in the middle of nowhere? Oh, like, give us the wrong coordinates so that way we would miss the ship we were supposed to find.
On your 6! On your 6!
Oh, Alpha 3 didn't make it. Have you ever played the Top Gun The Fringe? I haven't yet, but again, we will put that on the list. I am more than happy to extend, like, lots of games that I've never heard of before. No guarantees I'll beat it, but, like, I'll give it a good shot. Come on, come on. I'm gonna break my arm doing this. This is not comfortable.
Secondary bank's empty. Calling in support.
I don't know why I seem to be in a roll lock, and I was using that roll pattern because I could not get the fighter sights so I'm not sure what was going on with that, but that was not good. I remember playing Wing Commander. Never did Freespace. Freespace is been a lot of fun. Again, these are first impressions, minus like the demo and whatnot. But I don't know if I have command. All fighters on me. Let's go and see if we can knock out some of these bastards. Blue Nova, thank you for sending 10 gifted memberships for those of you who just got access to Emotes. You now have access to all the Emotes, including Mac Hacker, of course. Please use responsibly and blowing up other Collision alert. But, yeah. We are now at 980 now. Yes. Yes, Alpha, that is correct. That was yes, that is 980 now. So we're getting ever closer to that goal of
2 NTF cruisers have jumped in. The NTC Glorious and the NTC Impervious. They are heading for the node to eliminate the fighter escort pilots. We'll deploy the Samtic to handle the cruisers. Those cruisers have anti-fighter beams with an effective range of 1,500 meters. Lure the escort away from the cruisers before you engage.
I'm not sure if I said it before, but you have yourself a good night. Okay. I feel like that's going to be done in a week or two. And by the way, I haven't forgot about Far Country. I'm still in the process of trying to get still in the process of getting the book. The book is going to be here by as far as I know, that's still trying my hardest to get my hands on it. We will do that really soon because I did make a promise and I am fully intending You know, that's not a lot of business for the amount that I'm taking. You may want to order your wingmates to fall back and stay at a 1,500 range. Does that do anything particular other than just to make sure that they don't blow themselves up? All fighters. Form on me. Haul at 19%. Well,
Cover me! Cover me!
I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit.
yeah, I need, oh wait, no, I can't haul. I can't repair hull. These things are lethal within 1,500 meters. Yeah, that's kind of a problem for me. I need to kill it. me the afterburners. Give me the afterburners. I need to get out of here. Hi. Oh, Alpha. Or Blue Nova. Actually, both of you, because you both conspired on that one. Both conspired on that one to get me to play that game. Or still in the process of, I should say. Engine wash. What does that mean? What does that mean? What new and exciting things have I destroyed? Are you sure? It's still at 17%. I could put it a little bit more. 6%, 5%. We're going down to...
Disengaging now for repair.
That's getting into skim milk territory. Dun 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 dun. Fuck your shit.
Bandit down.
Polarized the glorious.
That is certainly a way to say that. Also, my hull integrity is at 1%. I need repairs.
I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit.
I'm not asking for that much hull. But if you would be so kind as to like just slap a few panels onto the outside, I feel like you should be able to do that. Like, I'll take anything for this. Oh, maybe I don't want to stay here. Maybe I don't want to be a slow, non-moving target.
The Samtic is now on station.
Oh, perfect. It can commit more war crimes while I get restocked. Please, please, just have a little bit of armor on board. Just so I can be at 5% hull. So I may not immediately die. Yay, war crimes. Engine wash is the heat and turbulence play out. Large engine, making it dangerous to follow big craft in here. Happens to aircraft too. A lot of things to get that. Nice. That is really nice. Cover me! It's really nice for them to add, yeah. Also, it says dock in 11 seconds. Are we in a bad spot to try to dock? Or is that just... Okay. 6 seconds. I could still use the, support 2. Okay, well, if I can get that ship in view, like, can I... Oh, You know what? Maybe it might help if I stop the ship. You ever think about that? I'm saying that about myself. You ever think about that? Are we in a bad spot? Yes. Yeah, if you have any armor on board, just like loose.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
You just tack that on a little bit. Oh, there was no armor on board. There was absolutely no armor aboard that ship.
Cover me! Cover me!
Friend, I got a couple of issues with that. Most of them are that I'm not in range. Second off, I have no idea where you are, so you're gonna have to figure it out. Also, match speed doesn't really work for this because that warship's going really slow. Ooh, am I gonna get the kill for it? I got the kill for it.
Impervious objective has been neutralized.
God, that legendary diesel house is really clutch.
Return to base, pilot. The Aquitaine is shipping out.
Oh, yeah. Alright, well, are we jumping out? That's a Somicus. No, that Somicus didn't jump. Where was the other ship then? That's weird. Are we in a bad spot? Is that it? Or, oh, just return to base. Okay, well, I was kind of expecting it to be like, hey, use your slip space drive.
Admiral Bosch's command frigate reached the serious jump node.
I wasn't exactly looking for hand-holding, it was just more like
off the record for
I
what happened out there.
kind
I
of
assume
say
we'll be
that,
informed on a need-to-know basis.
that we were done.
Good job neutralizing those fighters and freighters. You've served the 53rd Hammerheads well.
Also,
Your
V-Lobster,
performance
thank
in
you
this
for
last
the
mission proves you have what it takes to be an ace
for
pilot.
8 months.
I recommended your transfer to the 107th Ravens. They
Thank
lost
you,
many
pilot.
good officers in Deneb.
And we are
they
also
could use
getting the
someone with
new
your talents.
emotes soon.
They're a top-notch unit.
Or well,
I know you'll
the
make us proud.
emotes.
Good luck
It's
with your
just
new
one for
assignment,
right
pilot.
now, but I'm working on more.
Command has ordered the Aquitaine to return to the
I have
Capella
ideas
system.
for more
Admiral
anyways.
Patron
I
will
do want
address
to
the
do
crew
more.
at 0630.
It'll be under the same price bracket, like I've said before. I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew that. Because it sounds like something that a YouTuber would mess up and everyone would get sad about.
Welcome to the 107th Ravens, pilot.
If we are in a bad spot, then moving the bad spot, then we are moving the bad spot towards the enemy. Yes,
The details
yes,
of the
we
situation
do
there have
that.
been classified at the highest level, so I'm as much in the dark as you are. The Admiral will brief the crew when we reach 3rd Fleet Headquarters in Capella.
Ooh, we're ranking up in the world.
The 107th is a heavy assault squadron, so our fighter of choice
Ooh.
is the Hercules Mark II.
We get a new
Implementing
ship
advances
to
in
pilot.
fusion drive technology, the Mark II improves the assault fighter's speed and maneuverability without sacrificing loadout. The Herc has only 2 missile banks, but its ordnance capacity is greater than the Myrmidon's.
The
original
Myrmidon
Herc
has
won the
3,
Great
but
War,
I
so we're
honestly
proud
kind
to
of
carry on
like
the
the fact
tradition.
that they're upgrading the guns on it. Because I like going for the gun
I
kill
recommend that you
when
review
it
the
comes
Herc 2
to
training
space
modules
dog
before the
fighting.
Aquitaine arrives in Capella. These
I
modules
like
review
that, but
advanced
the
tactics,
missiles
such as
actually being
countermeasures
useful in
and
this
energy
game
management.
is kind of a
The
game
Herc 2
changer.
is slower than the Myrmidon you've been flying with the 53rd.
Really don't like
so
that for
learn
Star
how to evade
Citizen,
missiles
that
and equalize
unless you have like
shields.
EM
These
missiles, you're
skills
not
will help
hitting.
you push your
You're not
fighter to the
hitting
limits.
anything.
Master them,
Chaplains.
and the life you save
Chaplains.
may be your own. According to your file,
Chaplains
you are
are the
now authorized
best.
to use the GTW-5A Prometheus R. The
I just wish that.
GTM-19
Okay,
Harpoon,
so
and the GTM-4 Hornet missile.
if you
The
want to know how much
Prometheus R is a
the
retrofit of a
military's
cannon
messed up
developed
right
during
now,
the Great War. After the Alliance lost contact
they are
with Earth,
now
we lack
supposed to
materials required
report.
for mass production.
And remember,
So
they're not
engineers
supposed to report
developed this retrofit version.
anything.
The Prometheus packs a
Minus,
bigger
like-
wallop than the Subak HL7,
Minus,
but it will
like,
drain your power reserves with
There's
extended
a
use.
very small amount that they have to like
The
report
Harpoon
on,
and the
but
Hornet are both aspect-seeking missiles, while the Harpoon
I think it
fires
was-
individual warheads. The Hornet launches a swarm of 4 projectiles.
I think it was anything
8
to
if
do
you're
with
in double fire
LGBT.
mode.
They were
The
supposed to
training
report
modules
on
cover the
after
proper
I
technique
left.
for firing aspect-seeking missiles, so be sure to review
It
that
has
section
been a little
carefully.
bit since I've been
That's all for
in
now, pilot.
that.
The Aquitaine
And
will
the
arrive
chaplain's
in
office,
Capella
I'm
in 4 hours.
not 100% sure, but still. Kinda messed up. But anyways, Harpoons and Hornets are both aspect-seeking missiles. Oh, we're
Welcome
getting
to Training
slapped
Simulator
into
Module
a training sim.
TSM-107M.
Okay.
Advanced qualification for the Hercules Mark II Heavy Assault Fighter. This module has
I
been
love the fact that
designed
you
to
have to
acquaint pilots
qualify
with communication
for the,
systems,
for the ship
countermeasures, and
that you're
aspect-seeking
getting
missiles.
into.
TSM units are approved for use as part of the GTVA Combat
This is
Training
so
Program,
cool, the
or
way
as a
that
review
it's
for
like,
qualified pilots. The
it's
TSM
gritty,
series is
it's
not
based
intended as a
in
substitute for
reality.
actual field training.
Like, this feels like a future that you could be a part of. It's like, it's rough and rugged. It's not pretty or anything, but it's like, it's military gear that's seen use, but still really good quality, at least.
Welcome to Module TSM-107M, pilot. Don't touch the controls until you are
I'm
told
a pilot
to do
in
so.
my lasers.
You will
What's
fail
gonna
this
be about
section
it?
if you do not follow instructions carefully. Let's begin with messaging. For Class A qualification,
messaging.
you learned how to call
We
in
can
a support
text the
ship
other
to
pilot.
rearm and repair subsystems. Now,
pilots are
we'll
just
show
going
you
to
how
be
to
like,
give orders to
you
pilots under your
suck,
command.
and sending
Our
memes
target
in
for this simulation will be an
in
Argo-class
the
transport.
chat, just absolutely spamming
Target
it while
the
they...
transport. Use your hostile targeting control.
Okay.
Good. Now you'll call in your reinforcements. Press the communications key to
Oh
bring up the
boy,
messaging
I get
window.
to call in reinforcements.
Select reinforcements. Then select the wing you want to call in.
Summon
Well done.
Epsilon.
Confirm that you still have the transport targeted.
I'm
Now have
pretty sure
Epsilon
that
Wing
that's
destroy the
targeted.
transport. Press the communications key to bring up your messaging box again.
Okay, hold on.
Select 2 to transmit your orders to a specific wing. Then
To
hit
wing,
1
destroy
to
my
choose
target.
Epsilon Wing.
Kill it.
By
Kill
selecting
it.
Epsilon Wing, you are sending
Yes.
your orders to that wing.
Kill
Well done,
my
pilot.
minions.
Now,
Quit
press the
crashing
1
to
key,
the
and
crash the
Epsilon will
Argos
destroy
domain.
your target.
Come with me later. What moon? Sounds like it says gullible
Order
on the
Epsilon
ceiling.
Wing to destroy Transport 2. Do you remember your previous instruction? If not, consult the directives list.
Let's see. I'm going to have them destroy the instructor. I think
Yes,
that's what
sir.
we're
We'll
gonna
take
do.
him down.
Nope. I'm just gonna have it do that one instead. That would probably be the best. Destroy the.
Good work. Be aware that fighter wings are less effective against larger targets. Bombers or vessels with beam turrets are usually required to destroy warships larger than cruiser class. Also note that reinforcements are not always available, and you will have authorization to issue orders only to specific wings and ships.
Correct.
Now, let's order Epsilon Wing to depart. Press the communications key to bring up the messaging window. Select 2 for Wing and 1 for Epsilon. Finally, press 0 for depart.
Oh no. It destroyed everything. No. Oh, I have to press the... No, you did not. Oh, no. The number pad doesn't work. Okay. I am now forced to fix this because I have a screenshotting software that uses the same binding as 0. And you know what you use a lot? 0. And I was just like, I need this somewhere that would be convenient for me to click it, but not like detrimental. And unfortunately, it ended up being detrimental to me. So that wasn't
Roger that,
great.
sir. See you back home.
See you later, pilots. You have a fantastic day. Kaboom with the last brain cell in my
Excellent
skull.
work. As you gain experience in combat, using the communications interface will become second nature.
That coffee
All
is
right,
really
pilot.
good.
Now it's time to learn about
You have come
countermeasures.
so far since you struggled to complete
When you
the
launch a
mission to get the
countermeasure,
Argo
you
on that
present a
moon.
new target for pursuing missiles. In theory, the missile should hit the
I don't want
countermeasure
to think about
instead
that.
of ripping a hole
I
through
don't want to
your
think
hull.
about that.
You need to use countermeasures to survive in battle, but you'll soon learn this tactic does not always work. For this exercise, we'll bring in a Leviathan-class cruiser.
Oh.
The cruiser will now launch missiles at you. Press the countermeasures key to evade the missiles. Immediately increase your forward velocity to maximum and move away from the pursuing missiles. Punch your afterburners to gain that extra burst of speed. A yellow triangle will appear on your HUD, indicating the vector of the missile's approach. Try to keep this indicator in the 3 or 9 o'clock position.
I'm deploying a lot of
Missile is
countermeasures.
nearly
It's
upon
not
you.
working.
Launch the countermeasure. Listen to the beeping sound of the missile lock to gauge the distance of the missile. The quicker the beeps, the closer the missile.
I got that, but
While
like...
launching countermeasures, turn your fighter hard in sharp movements. This will
Yeah,
also
I
help
need
throw
a
the missile
screen
off
deck
your
at some
trail.
point. Without any remaining brain
If you
cells,
evade
you
the
are now
missile, an
truly a
indicator will
charger
display in
pilot.
the upper portion of your
Yay.
targeting reticle. This will alert you to the fact that you successfully avoided the projectile. The number of countermeasures remaining is indicated on
Yay,
your
I get to
HUD
be a
below the
charger
weapons
pilot.
display. If you run out of countermeasures, call in the support ship to reload.
Oh, I still have to, oh god,
That's enough for evading missiles. Now, let's practice
okay,
firing them.
he's just gonna move us on, that's good.
Your Hercules Mark II heavy assault fighter is
So we're
armed
just
with
gonna
2
brush over
banks of
that real
harpoons.
quick.
Unlike heat seekers like the Rockeye, you must acquire a lock on your target in order for an aspect seeker to home. However, the aspect seeker is well worth the effort because its homing ability is much stronger. If a heat seeker loses track of its target, chances are it will not reacquire lock. Aspect seekers, on the other hand, will track their targets until they detonate. Transport 3 is now entering. Let's take this opportunity to learn another targeting control. You have a reticle targeting control that will acquire the nearest object inside your reticle. Maneuver your fighter so that my ship is centered on your HUD.
Okay, so I go off the deep. I don't like the inverted controls. Can I target you?
Good. Now, well done. Now, target Transport 3 using the reticle targeting control. Excellent. Now, let's see how you do with those harpoons.
Okay, firing
Notice the red
harpoons.
indicator moving towards your target.
On because
That's
now
the aspect
part of the
triangle.
1%.
Once it is moved
The
onto your target,
will
you'll see the
lock
lock
in that.
indicator. This means your harpoons are locked and ready to fire.
But that's what a charger pad
Now,
would be.
fire one harpoon at the freighter. Note how
I
fast
fired
the harpoon
multiple
moves.
of them.
This warhead delivers quite a punch. A round
Can
of
I
harpoons
destroy
can be
it,
fired every
please?
3 seconds.
Please? I wanna
Fire
see it
another
go
round and
boom.
note the countdown
Boom,
timer in
please.
your weapons gauge. The harpoon is almost useless if fired before lock has been acquired. That's a major distinction between the harpoon and the Rockeye.
Okay, yeah,
Now,
I can see
unload your
that.
harpoons until you've destroyed Transport 3.
Yay, I finally get to destroy the transport. I crave the forbidden heat signature.
Excellent job. Let's see how you do against moving targets.
Oh,
In
now I
order
have to do
gain
moving
aspect
target.
lock
Well,
on
I
a
don't
moving
have that
target,
many
you
harpoons
must keep the
left.
target's lock box in a fixed
Yep.
position inside
That's
your HUD reticle. We'll now bring in the fighter drones. When the first drone enters, target it and acquire lock. Try to keep the target indicator in the center of your HUD reticle. Once
I mean,
you have
I will
acquired
try,
lock,
but
fire a
yeah,
harpoon to
that's not
destroy
always
the
the
drone.
easiest.
These drones will not be using countermeasures.
Oh, well, I just get a free kill then. Just for
Well
the
done.
purposes of
All
training.
aspect seekers
Okay,
function
I
this
see.
way, from the Hornet missile to the Helios torpedo. In general, the larger and more powerful the warhead, the longer it will take to acquire lock and countdown between volleys. Now, let's have you face a real challenge. Multiple wings will appear simultaneously.
Yay, more targets
Destroy
to
them
shoot
all.
at.
You must be in range of your target before you can gain aspect lock. Hit your burners to intercept the drones.
Alright, well that sounds good, but also I'm already in range, so... Fire. And fire. Clunk. That one took 3 missiles. Somebody's feeling a little tanky today. Hello, that's a target, right? Oh, that is definitely a target. I'm not sure why it was not wanting to lock, but there you go. Excuse me. Oh, do I have to use the missiles or... Pretty sure I have to use the missiles for this. Just for this to count. I don't know if I'll have enough. I don't know if I'll have enough to get through this, but we'll see. I would assume they would give you enough missiles.
TSM-107M. Engage your subspace drive to end this simulation.
Sweet, here I go. And I think that's... There might be one more mission, but we might be
Well done,
qualified.
pilot. You have successfully completed TSM-107M Advanced Qualification for the
Advanced
Hercules Mark
qualification
II
for
Heavy Assault
the
Fighter. You are
Hercules
advised
Mark
to
II.
proceed to Training Simulator Module
I am now
TSM-107SE,
trained,
covering shield management and the energy
which is
transfer
immediately
system.
just going to be tossed out the window because we're just going to learn a new way of piloting on the battlefield because none of the stuff they teach you works. But if you don't learn it, oh, you're not qualified.
Welcome to Training
You're not
Simulator
qualified.
Module TSM-107
Qualified.
SE,
TSM,
Advanced
better for you.
Qualification for the Hercules Mark II Heavy Assault Fighter. This module has been designed to acquaint pilots with shield management and the energy transfer system.
We have another.
TSM units are approved
I'm
for use
qualified.
as part of the GTVA
no,
combat
we
training
have
program,
another.
or as a review for qualified pilots. The TSM
We have
series is not
another
intended as a
training
substitute for
module.
actual field
I
training.
thought we were done, but no. Apparently, the advanced qualification is not enough. We have to get the ultimate
Welcome to
qualification.
Module TSM-107 SE, pilot. Don't touch the controls until you are told to do so. You will
I'm
fail this
staring
section
into your
if you
soul,
do not follow instructions
your
carefully.
robotic AI
First, let's
soul,
take a look at the gauges and controls for your
which is
shield
an
system.
oxymoron because
The
it
Alliance
has no
acquired
soul.
shielding technology from the
Doesn't
Shemans
it
during
take
the
like
Great
3
War.
months to qualify or
Shield
something?
systems have been
Something like
standard
that.
on Terran
Yeah.
Vtuber fighters and bombers for over 30 years.
Unless you are
Your shield
like
system
really
generates
good.
an energy shell that protects the hull of your ship from primary fire and missile blasts. As they absorb damage, your shields will weaken. However, your fighter will automatically regenerate its shields over time. Your shield integrity gauge is located in the lower right of your HUD. This gauge is now flashing. Your shield is divided into 4 quadrants. Each quadrant can withstand limited damage. When a shield quadrant sustains damage, the corresponding section of your shield integrity gauge will flash. Observe.
Hey, you just took my shields.
Note the front of your shield is flashing as if you've taken a hit.
You just
Observe how
made
the
off of
gauge
my
changes
shields.
as your
How
shield
dare
sustains
you.
more damage. When a shield
turn them
quadrant has
off,
been
which
destroyed,
would be even
all
more
damage
frightening.
on that quadrant will impact the hull of your fighter. Your shields will regenerate themselves automatically. Let's accelerate this process
If somebody
to save
doesn't
time.
just decide to turn them off.
Now observe as the front quadrant of your shield repairs itself to full strength.
It's like magic. It just regenerates.
Your shield is now fully recharged.
I want to fire at him,
Effective
but I
shield
don't want to
management
repeat
can mean
this
the
at the
difference
same
between
time.
life and death.
It just works.
The simplest way to manage your shield is the equalize quadrants function. I have damaged your front quadrant again. Use your equalize quadrants function to repair your shields. Well done. Your front section has been partially recharged. This shield energy came from your other 3 quadrants.
Don't mind me.
Practice this function often. I'm now going to reduce most of your shield strength. Note that 3 of your 4 quadrants are now near 0 power. With your shield management controls, you can maximize shield strength in a specific quadrant. First, maximize the strength in your front quadrant.
I don't have that button. That's an issue. Press up. Oh wait, no. I thought they meant page up.
Well done.
I thought they meant page up.
Note that your front quadrant is at full strength, while the other quadrants have been drained.
That's cool.
Maximizing your front shield quadrant is especially useful when you're attacking the turret of a large ship.
I
now,
do not have
I want you to
page up on
maximize
this
your rear
keyboard.
shield
It's
quadrant.
curse you, number pad. This is not technically a full-length keyboard, so it's a bit of a pain in the ass on that front.
If you're pursuing an important objective and are being attacked from the rear, maximizing your rear shield quadrant can deflect the gunfire of your pursuer.
Getting attacked from the rear, huh?
Now, equalize quadrants again
Pilot's
to
getting a
distribute
little
shield
saucy
energy
out here.
evenly around your ship. We will conclude this module with an overview of your energy transfer system, or ETS. In the lower right of your HUD are 3 bar gauges labeled G for guns, S for shields, and E for engines.
Oh my.
You can use your ETS controls to augment or diminish the energy
I am
allocated
using the
to each of these 3 systems.
380.
First,
Okay,
let's
something
increase
like
your
that.
weapons energy allocation.
It's
Observe that
it's
as
a
you
bad
divert power
keyboard.
to weapons, the
I don't
energy
like
levels
the
for shields and engines
caps
drop.
lock. Press insert. Oh, no. No. Oh. No. Okay, well, function insert. Oh, I have to do that to get it to work. I had to press function insert for that to work.
The more energy diverted to weapons, the faster your primaries will recharge. Your weapons will not inflict greater damage at higher ETS levels.
This is so bad.
High-energy cannons, such as the Prometheus, can quickly deplete your weapon reserves. If you require a sustained barrage of gunfire, diverting energy to primaries may be necessary.
What the fuck?
Now, let's increase your shield allocation.
Oh, no. Where's the home button? Oh, no. I don't think I have a home button. Okay, well, it's under 7, so... Function
the higher
7
your ETS setting for shields, the faster they'll recharge. Increasing your shield allocation may be critical in combat situations, such as stopping to rearm your fighter or flying through heavy flak. Now, divert more power to your engines.
Page up. I don't have a page up. I do. It's function 9.
Increasing power to engines will improve your maximum speed by up to 30%, depending on the fighter's reactor capacity. Your afterburners will also recharge faster, enabling more frequent bursts of speed.
I might head by my nearest
like the Hercules Mark II, increasing engine power may be necessary to chase down more maneuverable targets or cover large distances quickly.
Discount Dan's
well done.
For new
This
keyboard.
concludes module TSM-107 SE. Engage your
Because
subspace
obviously
drive to end this simulation.
we only get from the best around here. We only work with the best brands here. Let's be real.
Congratulations! You have successfully completed
Yay!
TSM
I got
107
the
SE,
advanced qualification for the Hercules Mark II Heavy Assault Fighter. A $10 full-length keyboard with a defect key would be better. Yeah, well, about that. Oh, when I go, I need to see if I can get a stream deck too.
This is Admiral Patron.
Like just something cheap.
At 0115
with buttons on it.
We received a transmission from the 3rd Fleet headquarters. A Sheevan cruiser.
They lasered the ship in half, chat.
Destroyed the GTC Vigilant as it patrolled the Gamma Draconis jump node in the Capella system. Command deployed the GTD Carthage and GDC Dashor, though these vessels neutralized the immediate threat. All Allied units now in a state of enhanced vigilance. Command has ordered the Aquitaine.
This is the first time I've seen this story, so if I seem a little immersed, that's why. How could they? No idea on that one. No idea.
Before the outbreak of the Great War.
The audacity.
The system has no planets, no viable resources. GTSC Erickson visited the system 15 years ago and reported nothing out of the ordinary.
And by the way, if you hear something in the background, I'm like a cat sometimes when it comes to Velcro. So I have a piece of Velcro here, and I will just sit here and scratch it, watching like a cutscene or something.
I do not know why the Erickson failed.
It is a lot of fun. There is already a section just absolutely obliterated from me just rubbing the Velcro away.
The Sheevan vessels that destroyed the Vigilance
Sheevan vessel
were not of any class.
That is a really cool design with the way that's like just so thin like that. That one's spidery and kind of grody looking, but it's so cool. Hashtag hot girl things. Exactly.
We must secure Gamma Draconis or face annihilation.
Hashtag cat girl things indeed.
This is
Subspace
Lieutenant
portal.
Samsa, squadron leader of the 107th Ravens. Here's the situation. The GTD Aquitaine entered Gamma Draconis at 1640. The flagship will defend the Capella node as we advance to secure the system. Recon discovered a Shivan supply depot near the subspace portal, and this will be our target.
Ooh, okay.
Command believes the Shivans are preparing for a more aggressive attack on Capella. The SC Behemoth,
The
a
Velcro is
Rakshasa-class
nice.
cruiser, guards
Soft,
the depot
soft
with a
side or
wing
the
of
rough
Mara
side?
fighters.
The rough side.
Enemy freighters are entering the system, dropping their cargo and departing through
Yeah,
the portal.
it's,
Your mission, pilot, is to execute a clean sweep of the area.
It reminds me of my old cat who would lick me all the time.
Your primary target will be the Mara
It
fighters.
just, it
Once the
has a
escorts are
similar
down,
feel and
destroy the
reminds me
Behemoth
of
and any freighters in the vicinity.
Just through
You'll need to
textural
hold down
feel,
the
not
fort until we
necessarily,
deploy
like,
the Carthage and
anything
Dashore.
else.
After you secure the area, we'll send Wings Delta and Epsilon to relieve you.
Sounds good. Let's commit. Ooh.
Command, this is Alpha
Look
2.
at the
We're in. I've got a
portal.
visual on the subspace portal.
Alright, well,
many
let's go
hostiles
ahead
in
and
sensor
destroy the
range?
behemoth then.
One wing of Mara, scorching it fast. The Behemoth is 2.5 clicks out. Two
I'm
freighters
still
and half
two
a dozen
clicks
cargo
out.
units
Oh,
in the depot
there's another freighter hopping in.
Destroy those fighters. The Shivas will send reinforcements, so let's secure this area as quickly as possible.
Alright, well, they want the fighters destroyed first, so...
Mara's
Knocking
too
on.
fast. I can't get a lock.
Beta 1, please stop being an actual... I don't know if I can say that.
I've never seen anything like it. And these fighters are unbelievable.
I seem to be hitting them just fine. Just put in a little bit of effort, please. Dang. Oh, it's Freespace too. Finally got around to playing that. And it's been a long time. It needed to be a Alright, I'm gonna launch all the missiles at it. Faster, like SRMs would be a little bit. I just want to let loose.
Watch your back, pilot.
Shit. I don't remember the countermeasures, so I'm gonna set all the missions.
Check your six.
Yeah, I know. I'm basically gonna be playing Freespace 2 without countermeasures. Now, if only I could get the clickbait for that. I might be able to make a short though. Never know. Could be able to do that later. No, I don't want to end the mission, but I want to live the goals real quick. I'm suffering without countermeasures over here. Don't really have to be. I can end my suffering if I just get a little smarter. Which is a very interesting statement, because not at all relevant to okay, I was really starting with that joke. Never mind. It's fine. Fighter, come back here. I'm kind of severe dogfight, so I think I'm just going to focus on the Behemoth. The Behemoth's almost dead. I get a little bit of credit for that. Weren't you just saying a couple of minutes ago? I'm a scrub too. I am a scrub, and that's okay, because I took down the behemoth. I took down the behemoth, and that makes it okay, because I overcame somewhat of my scrub nature, and I'm gonna return and try to kill that fighter that I had trouble with. He got the kill. Really? That was my kill. You get your own kill. Alright, well, there goes the other freighter. I'm assuming that's a freighter at least. I might be a little bit wrong on that one, but main use of that TSM to melee the ship. Yes. Gotta make sure that I melee good. Ooh, that one's down. Where's the other one? That laser turret. Dog shit. Somebody trying to board it? I'll not be boarding it for long. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and blast this thing. This is
Area secure, Command.
really good
Standing by
upgrade.
for further orders.
Hold your position, pilots. We are now deploying the Carthage and the Dashur.
Alright, well, that's good to hear at least.
Command, we've got 4 or 5 hostile wings coming through the portal. We've got a new fighter class here.
Alright, well, we're just gonna take them on one by one and see if we can take them all down.
We need reinforcements ASAP, Command.
Taking evasive action,
Hold it together, pilot. We gotta hold them off for just a little bit until reinforcements can get here.
The Carthage and Dashur will emerge from subspace momentarily. Stand by.
Do we have to kill enough of them in order for them to get here? Oh no, there's the Carthage. Oh, we're a little bit swamped, man. We need some fire support if at all possible.
The Shivas have broken off their attack. They're heading for the Carthage.
Oh, that's not good. See if we can give them some cover and fire. Everyone keeps stealing my kills, but you know what? I'm fine with because that means we can do this a little bit quicker than me trying to shoot down everyone. I love the fact that we're already getting giant battles. Shoot. I don't know my controls for that. Oh. What fresh hell is this? I was ripped open like a tin can. I was just absolutely ripped open and like that to try. Okay, hold on. Wings, Beta, destroy my target. Please. Countermeasures, anything? Oni-chan was killed by a crazy blood. Well, that did not go well. I think we give this another shot, and then...
Command, this is Alpha 2.
We'll see what we can do from there. Oh, I didn't think you would mute it when I... Knock on it.
We're in. I've got a visual on the subspace portal.
Alright, that's fine. We'll re-temp this, but...
How many hostiles in sensor range?
3 at the moment.
The behemoth
Thought
is
it went better.
2.5 clicks out.
It went better than I thought it would with that keyboard. It's kind of a mess.
Destroy
also,
those fighters. The Shivas will send reinforcements, so let's secure
somehow
this
I got
as quickly
past.
as possible.
It's almost like the DMV. It's just like, oh, can you breathe? Can you speak English? Yeah, you'll pass the driver's test. Just don't worry about it. Just as long as you vaguely know the laws, you'll be fine. The unit is not really getting marked that much. My attacks really don't seem to be doing much. Do you get a little bit more softened up then? A little bit. Wings, Alpha, destroy
yes, sir. We'll take them down.
Wings.
Breaking to attack.
Yeah. I was trying to get the beta squad to try to take it on, but honestly, take on the ball and let I might be a little slow on that, but at least we're honestly, it's not going too bad with this constant support, but I am playing a little bit fast with this. Like, I need to be taking this a little bit slow. 10% fall damage, that's not... I would prefer not to have that, but, you know, that's fine. I love the fact that we're getting big scale battles immediately. Just like you take on freighters, you're taking on everything, and that's just the way it is. You gotta deal with it. You gotta roll with it. And it's not afraid to go down its decisive. I do unfortunately need to go grab glass of water. My voice is trying to kill me, so I will be right back and we will continue on with this. Give me one moment. Okay. I'm going to try this. About there. Monica, can't stay, but wishing you good service. Well, thank you.
Ordnance
bits of debris in front of the ships. There's more debris, and then I am looking for... There is no... Backrau is the new ship in the area. Okay, there we go. All wings, can you attack?
Yes, sir. We'll take them down.
Beta and
Roger that, sir. Engaging your target.
Please blast the target. She has returned. TFF. Oh, the Barkwell did not last long.
Area secure, Command. Standing by for further orders.
Hold your position, pilots. We are now deploying the Carthage and the Dashore.
Alright, well, we got to the second half of the mission pretty quickly.
Command,
hopefully
we got
that
4 or
means
5
the second
hostile
half
wings
will
coming
go
through the portal.
pretty quickly.
We've got a new fighter class here. Designation Astaroth. Breaking to attack.
Where's the Carthage? We need reinforcements ASAP, Command.
I can't hold them off much longer.
Take evasive action, pilots. Help is on the way.
To be fair, help is imminent.
Send in the Carthage or get us out of here.
The Carthage and Dashore will emerge from subspace momentarily. Stand by.
Trying to get this last one. The controls are a little bit weird. Trying to fly this thing. There we go. Here comes the Carthage. We are a little bit swamped, ma'am, but we can use some high support. I'm trying to get the gun kill, but my accuracy is not that great. There we go. We have the Goliath incoming.
A King-class warship has entered the system. SC Goliath.
That's not good. Beta, destroy the ship, please. I don't know why it changed from Alpha. That's not... Oh, that's it. Wait, no, do not engage that turret. Do not engage that turret. I messed up on that one. Where's the Goliath? Oh, we already killed the Goliath. We did not kill the Goliath last time. Destroy target, please. And then I'm gonna re-around, see if I can help out with that. Wow, oh, that's oh, that's goodness, I'm twerking like home. That's that was reassuring. I was put at the same spot. I was killed by the same bot, and now I have to
Command, this is Alpha 2. We're in. I've got a visual on the subspace portal.
That sucks.
How many hostiles in sensor range?
Don't forget you have afterburners. I do have afterburners, but
the behemoth is
trying to help
2.5 clicks
get a
out.
bit of damage on that.
Cargo units are in the depot area.
Doesn't go well.
Destroy those fighters. The ship will send reinforcements, so let's secure this area as quickly as possible.
I think that's the learning curve.
The Morris are too fast. I can't get a lock. Roger that.
Yeah, rip this thing apart. Hull integrity is already down to 97%. Alright, 77%. They're doing good damage. It's I am unfortunately, even though I'm in a heavy
excellent work, pilot. Behemoth objective neutralized.
IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound.
Alright, we're gonna go and help take on some of the fighters, but I need to get them onto the mall.
Yes,
So
sir.
target,
We'll down.
Beta, you
Roger
go in.
that, sir. Disabling your target.
No, Beta, destroy them all. Destroy them all, please. That sounds bad out of context, but still, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Where's the... Oh, this is exactly what my... Oh, the mall was just destroyed. The mall was just ripped apart.
Sir.
Very
We'll
well.
take him down.
Roger that, sir. Engaging your target.
Fusion, it's good to see you, Paul. How are we doing today? Glad I could catch you today. Well, I'm playing Freespace too. That's why I'm not a fan of the heavy fighters in general. They're doable for a fighter, but they're still fighters. Their loss of speed hurts their ability bad. Yes, it does. And it leads me to being like, okay, well, I need to be back here and then just order all my lance mates to go and do that, which I kind of want to take on the
Yes,
thing
sir.
that
We'll take 'em
I'm
down.
targeting. I don't want to just sit back here and be like, oh, well, there's the thing. Isn't it crazy that it's getting shot to pieces? Because all the AI just bared down on it like it was a piece of tinfoil. Is this your first time playing through this game? It is, actually. It's one of the few times where I just hadn't played the game the entire way through.
Breaking to attack.
Let's see here. Actually, I wanted to assign the entire...
Breaking to attack.
I wanted to assign the entire...
Roger that, sir. Engaging your target.
I want the entire...
Area secure, Command. Standing by for further orders.
Hold your position, pilots. We are now deploying the Carthage and the Dashore.
Again. I just need to assign targets and just keep back here. Hopefully Alpha doesn't...
Command, we've got
the
4 or
Alpha
5
squad
hostile wings coming through the
doesn't
portal.
jump out.
We've got a new fighter class here. Designation Astaroth. Where's the Carthage?
We're just gonna assign individual ships.
Take evasive action, pilots. Help is on the way.
Yes, sir. We'll take them down.
Alright, just keep...
There's too many of them! Send in the Carthage or get us out of here! Roger
that, that one's disabled. There we go.
The Carthage and Dashore will emerge from subspace momentarily. Stand by.
So we're just gonna stand by, and we're just gonna wait for the Goliath to show up, and then we're not gonna engage with it. We're just gonna send everyone else after it. And then if they die, well, we're going after them. See the fun game they're playing.
The Shivans have broken off their attack. They're heading for the Carthage.
A King-class warship has entered the system. SD Goliath.
That's funny, because I'm not attacking that. Nope, I learned my lesson.
Yes, sir. We'll take them down.
I'm gonna send everybody else after it. Sit way back here so that way I don't get one shot. Yeah, that could be getting shot, but nope. I'm just gonna send my teammates after them. See if I can knock off here. I can't hold them off much longer. And I'm just gonna go back this way because no, I'm not dealing with that. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna try and shoot them with my missiles, but I don't really fancy my chances against that thing. I'm a hit and run fighter right now. A little bit of like guerrilla warfare sort of thing. I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna punch real fast and get away. I don't have the hell to do that. Or at least the last couple of times that I tried to take it on. Oh, it's at 1%, 0%. Nice. Life is down. And one more to good measure. Oh, there is one member of Beta Squad left. There is one member left. Maybe sending them after the carry was not the best idea. Well, for their survival anyways. I mean, we're gonna beat the mission, but we went through a lot of shit this mission. Yeah, I don't feel like the upgrading humans was worth the missile pod. That's just maybe the harpoons might be worth it. I feel like I'm way too close. I'm gonna move away and then we're gonna try and take that on. Yeah, Alpha's barely. Alright, well, this This crate's gonna blow! It's working, but not too well. Look at the bright side of it. You get to keep all the money. True that. Yeah, I don't know about the blasters. I'm not convinced it's worth the upgrade. I think missiles are going to be better. I'm not convinced, but we will see.
I'm going down! I'm going down!
I think that's it for the support, because Beta 3 was the last one that I saw. And that's it. Fusion, thank you for the.
All hostiles have been
it looks like 50
Now
Canadian.
deploying Delta and Epsilon
I meant to.
Alpha, you may
I
return to
mentioned
base.
this game to you a week back. Didn't
Delta
expect to
wing
see it
now in
being
position.
playing. Gotta be the most nostalgic game of all time. Hope you enjoy the old school masterpieces like this. I do. I really do. Sometimes it's a little bit rough trying to like get into it. This is the military. You don't get bonus pay. You get PTSD. Being told it comes as a treat. Wait, doesn't that mean it's 930 down to half full? Yes. Yes, it does. That counts.
You survived your first sortie against the Shivans. Though we had only a small opposing force to contend with, survival is half the battle. The COs of both the Carthage and Dashore commend our squadron for the outstanding cover we provided.
For doing our
The Shivan Kane cruiser and its complement of fighters might have destroyed these vessels had we not intervened. Well done, pilot. A joint Terran Vtuber
I
task
ordered my
force
lance
under the
mates in the
direction of
battle,
Dr.
and
Mina Hargrove is now studying the subspace portal. We expect a preliminary report in a few hours. For preserving the systems of the Galactic Terran Vtuber Alliance from Shivan invasion, you are hereby awarded the
I think it was
Allied
the
Defense
70,
Citation.
I think it was 107, 107 Ravens, I think.
With the Gamma Draconis system secure,
Not sure.
The
We'll
task
have to wait a
force of
second.
Terran and Vtuber scientists
Because I've gotten switched like
is now
twice
examining
in the
the
last
subspace portal. At
12
this
hours
point,
or so.
the
Everyone else is
scientists have
dead.
ruled out the
Yes,
possibility of
unfortunately.
devices of Shivan origin. Dr. Mina
I was the
Hargrove,
sole
leader
survivor
of the research
of that
team,
incident.
has issued a report of its preliminary findings. An excerpt of this report follows.
The subspace portal is unlike any Shivan construction we have yet encountered. Though Shivans demonstrate considerable diversity as a species, all Shivan technology possesses certain distinctive properties. None is present in the subspace device, which means we must look elsewhere for the portal's origin. We do know that the device is very, very old, on the order of several thousand years.
So this thing could just power up
field
and then
generated by the interlocking
a new
movement
batch of
portal's
enemies could
components
just come
creates a subspace vortex, connecting one part of the universe to another. Dr.
Trait
Hargrove
gain, Soul
theorizes
Survivor.
that whoever built this device
No.
may have used
No,
it
I
to stabilize a
become
jump node on the
John
verge of
Fallout.
collapse. Dr. Hargrove
Or
is
Jane
correct.
Fallout, I
This
guess.
technology is a tremendous discovery. By constructing our own portal, we might be able to reopen the Soul jump node in Delta Serpentis.
Hey, that's
Since the
cool.
destruction of the Lucifer caused the node to collapse 32 years ago, Earth has remained isolated from the GTVA. We might also be able to stabilize subspace nodes that are currently too volatile for travel, thus creating routes
I'm about
to
to head
systems
somewhere.
previously
It's been a
unexplored.
fun stream, and I hope the rest of your night goes well. Thank you, Wawa.
Our military operation will focus on what lies on the
We'll
other
see how
side
it
of the
goes,
subspace
but I
portal.
appreciate it.
Must determine where the node leads, the extent of the Shivan presence there.
I highly recommend taking Wild
must
Waste
prevent
Sand.
the
It's fun.
Shivans
Oh, it is.
returning
It
to Gamma
definitely is.
Draconis. Because the portal will remain active while the research team studies the technology, our systems are vulnerable to attack. Allied Command has deemed this an acceptable risk given the potential benefits.
I mean, that sounds good, but yeah, the
At 1540
road to
hours,
hell
the
is paved
GTD
with good
Aquitaine entered the
intentions.
subspace portal in Gamma Draconis and jumped to our current position. We have entered a nebula, a vast and dense ionized field, and possibly the remnant of a supernova. We have traveled farther than any Terrans in the history of subspace travel.
We jumped through the portal. That was
The nebula
brave.
has severely limited the
I'm not
Aquitaine's
sure if we
long-range
went to
sensors.
deep.
We are deploying our fighter wings to explore the immediate vicinity and determine the extent of the enemy presence. Each
Yeah, that
fighter
was a little
squadron will
bit
deploy
brave
a flight of
considering the
4
fact
wings.
that, like, wouldn't you want more forces at the gate to try to help
Alpha,
defend it?
Zeta, Iota, and Kappa will patrol
From where
a
you're
series
kneeling,
of
it
4
must have
waypoints.
seemed like an 18
Zeta
carat
Wing will
run
lead
of
this
bad
sortie,
luck.
so follow
But
Zeta 1 and do
truth
not
is,
stray. Be advised
the
the
game
nebula
was
could
rigged from the
interfere with your
start.
onboard systems. The ionized field will compromise your sensors, even within combat range.
Alright, let's go.
Iota Wing, you are cleared to take off.
Okay, cool,
Careful,
thank you.
Wing,
Oh,
you're
wow, I didn't fire nothing. I
Zeta
didn't
Wing,
fire nothing.
go.
Also, this is beautiful. Look at the
Alpha Wing, go.
colors. The colors. And the music. I think this mission I got stuck on and gave up, but I'm really bad at fight simulator game things. I get that. It should be fine, I think. Maybe, I don't
Alpha,
know.
form up on Zeta. Follow Zeta 1's lead to the waypoints.
Okay, Alpha. Target my fighter and try to keep up. Boost your engine power and be ready to hit your burners because we're gonna get through this one fast and clean.
Good luck, pilots. Keep a tight formation and look out for each other. Let's
Alright,
all
I'm
get
gonna
home
match
alive.
speed and then I'm just gonna follow this. He was the one talking, so
How are
I'm
we
gonna
supposed to get
follow
a visual confirmation? I can't see a thing in this mess.
him. You're not.
Rather be
You're
fighting
gonna have
EMTF if you
instruments.
ask me. I never signed on for hunting Shevens. Don't kid yourself. We're the ones being hunted, pilot.
Command should shut down that portal and send the Aquitaine back to Deneb. We've got no business being out here.
If Command needs your opinion, they'll promote you to Admiral. Now shut up and focus.
Yeah, I kind of expected that. But, like, she does have a point to some extent. And Annika has like the worst keyboard ever of all time.
This is Iota 1. Sensors are picking up zilch commands.
Yeah, you're
We're
not
flying
wrong.
blind
You're
out
not
here.
wrong at all. It is
Alpha
music
2
is
here.
legendary.
Nothing to report.
It really
This
is.
is Zeta 1. All
It's really
clear.
good. This is
Kappa
Charger
Wing,
1.
what's your
I
status?
got
Over.
nothing on my sensors. Kappa Wing got
Kappa
capped.
Wing, this is Allied Command. Please respond.
Yep, I told you. I told you they got capped.
Iota Wing, investigate Kappa's last waypoint. The ionized field is interfering with our transmission.
Okay, sounds good. Are you shifting over to that location? Because I'm kind of following you a little bit. No, it just still says, this is blind 1. I've got more clouds. Pretty much, yes. Still says, follow Zeta 1, but we'll see. Oh, the music just kicked up.
Picking up something on sensors. I can't get a lock.
This is...
Hostile targets confirmed. A wing of Manticores closing fast.
Pilots, destroy
Yeah,
those
that is
fighters.
so cool the way they
Watch
did
for a
that.
braking maneuver.
No problem.
I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that. That was cool. I love the way the music kind of kicked up the moment something was wrong. Like a gut feeling that something ain't quite right about this.
All bandits are down,
Zeta,
Command. Area
Zeta
secure.
1, Zeta 1.
Resume your patrol, pilots.
Alright, and we'll match to Zeta 1. Just trying to make sure I follow
base or
behind them.
destroyer in this nebula
Quiet.
somewhere.
Too
Those fighters couldn't
quiet.
survive out here on their
Zonk.
own.
This nebula could be 10 or 20 light years in diameter. Finding a single ship would be impossible.
Unless the Shivans find us first.
Do we have a status update on Tampa Wing?
Love that I picked up the second I typed that.
We'll find out in debriefing.
But here's the thing, you don't have to worry about that. You're just being paid to fly around. Sit there, do as you're told, you get paid. But you only get paid as much as they're willing to pay you, which kind of a give and take in that. Give or take, and unfortunately it really just isn't all that much. Like, I basically felt like while I was in the service that I got paid like close to a McDonald's wage for risking my life and all that, which again, I never left shore rotation, so technically not the same thing, but still, it's like you get a McDonald's wage for risking your life, and it's like, I don't know about that. But if you're willing to put up with that, that is a way you can go. And I cannot hit the spider to save my life. You need a bit more sensitivity in that mouse. Sensitivity is high. It's just like the DPS is high. I think it's just low. And I need to fix that. And what's really rough is that it's like I'm trying to hit this spider, but I have to scroll down in order to get like a laser hit. If I want to do a missile, that's fine. I can just do that, and then. But I didn't get a lock, so that really doesn't help me all that much. Yeah, missile kill would be a lot easier, but I feel like I'm gonna try to take this sensitive about this. I'm trying my best, but this is not gonna go. Oh boy, the nebula missions. Yeah, it's a mess. Let's see here. Zeta 1. Matching your speed.
Okay, let's get back on patrol. Alpha, follow my lead.
Oh, you should invert your y-axis then. Yeah, I might do that here in a little bit. F2 or F3 for the options. Oh. I'm gonna bump up the sensitivity, details. Yeah, I'm gonna turn all that to maximum. Very high. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that is a lot better. Easy mode. Journalist mode. Controller config. I don't know if I necessarily want to flip that. Like, I can get used to that, and I think that's fine, but the sensitivity was the issue. God, I honestly miss the old school UI design most of the time. I think it's really good. Like, it's simple, it conveys a lot of information, and it's easy on the eyes, whereas like something like Halo Campaign Evolved, there's just so much. There was a lot of information being spread all over the place. Oh, and there went a ship into the night. There's a purple dot on my radar. That's probably not bad. Wasn't it Cuphead where journalists failed to do a dash jump?
Do you recognize the configuration? Is it a Rakshasa or a Kane?
Negative, Command. It's a Terran cruiser, Fenris class.
There's no Allied ship authorized in your vicinity. Hail them, pilot.
This is Zeta Wing of the 107th Ravens, GTD.
Oh, yeah, I got it correct.
Please identify yourself.
This is Captain Arthur Romig of the GTC Trinity. We have sustained heavy damage, and our jump drive is inoperative. We need immediate assistance.
Your designation is incorrect, Romig. Your ship defected to the NTF 10 days ago. You have been stripped of your rank and citizenship in the GTVA. Surrender the Trinity, or be destroyed.
As Captain of the NTC Trinity, I surrender on the condition you get us the hell out of here.
What's your status?
We repelled the Shivan attack, but engines sustained critical damage. I powered down non-essential systems so the Shivans wouldn't detect us. We've been drifting ever since.
I want to hear a little bit more about that. But yeah, that was the game that they failed at dash jump of all things.
We will send a damage control team with the necessary components. Transmit your diagnostics.
Transmitting now.
What were you doing out here, Romig?
As a prisoner of war, my rights are protected under the Beta Aquila Convention. I will answer no questions, Command.
Okay, yeah.
Rebels didn't recognize BATAC.
No, but we do, pilot. Damage control has been deployed. They should be arriving momentarily.
Yeah, I don't know how you call yourself a game journalist if you can't even do a basic jump
Discovery
puzzle.
here, initiating docking procedure. Watch your
Like-
backs, little friends.
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
Oh, I'm sure they are. Wait, why did he take him prisoner? Because that ship defected a couple of days ago. For some reason, my primary weapons are not working. Yeah, the main guns are not working at all. Yeah, the main guns are just not working. Interesting. An interesting change of events. Tempest, can you help me out? I'm missing the target just slightly. Oh, got him. I don't need my guns where I'm going. I just need that Tempest. Prepare to be boarded. I would really love to have a FPS boarding mission.
No one gets hurt.
That's the thing. That's the thing I love about space games is that I love the boarding mechanics. Starfield kind of did it.
That ship won't survive another attack.
But you basically have like one, like you had to shoot down everybody, then you could potentially board the other ship, and it was just a pain to get it. And it's like, I don't want to have to go through all that just to board a ship. Like, I'd rather have some sort of, like ability to just basically just immediately be able to disable a ship and then just board it. That's just me. For your lasers, not sure what's wrong. I had it set to Joyo instead. I had it set to mouse instead of Joyo, and then it doesn't. And that had some issues with my mouse. Yeah, switch that back and the lasers work again. Just so you know, I can't hear a word you're saying with the music when the guns are firing. I have it set to 28. Like, 26 is so low. What is up with my audio? Are you using a joystick? There you go.
All wings return to base. We're aborting this mission.
Oh.
You need to buy us
Dude.
more time, pilots.
Oh, so we just completely failed. Is that intended, or?
You confronted an overwhelming Shivan force in a hostile environment.
Okay. Maybe try yelling really loud. No, I'm good. I'm already, like, yellowing the mic.
Since they vanished from our sensors. Unfortunately, we must presume the worst. They will be listed MIA unless we find evidence to the contrary. Our search parties have found no trace of these fighters. The presence of the Trinity deepens the enigma of the NTF's secret agenda. What was the Trinity doing out here? And what does Bosch
I don't know, but all these questions and more will be answered at some point.
Extensive Shivan force in the nebula. Command will deploy more warships through the subspace portal to assist with our mission of exploration and containment. Iota and Epsilon wings encountered 2 Shivan cruisers near
It's like the game is, like it's taking priorities to have the game audio over you. Yeah. It's really weird, and it's not great.
32 years ago, when the Altair system, Visudan scientists discovered the remnants of an extinct civilization we now call the Ancients. And here we found the secret to defeating the Shivans. How close did we come to being a footnote in the history of a future species that would happen upon our ruins 10,000 years from now? Would they indulge in the fiction of their own immortality until the Shivans came for them? And how long had this gone on? Did the ancients stumble upon the monoliths and the tombs of their predecessors in this distant corner of space, dismissing the warnings carved in the walls of the sepulchre? And when the destroyers came at last, what did the ancients think as they sifted the cremation of dust and bones, staring into the mute remains for a key? Some solution to their plight. What if there had been countless races, stretching back into infinity, and like the 9 cities of Troy, each civilization had been built on the rubble of one that came before?
This game seems to be set a lot around the jump gates, almost like X4, for example.
The ancients died 8,000 years
ago. A lot of
ago.
Parallels there.
As humanity emerged from
Not
its
sure if that's on
Neolithic
purpose,
infancy,
but
they believed their voyage across the sea of stars woke the dragon that slept beneath the waves.
I wonder if
that
it
the Shivans
inspired
were birthed
a
from
lot
the
of
flux
this.
of subspace, and their destruction was the revenge of an angry cosmos.
With recent victories on the Civil War front, the GTVA Security Council has authorized the deployment of 2 Deimos-class corvettes into the nebular theater of operations. The Lysander and the Actium crossed the subspace portal in Gamma Draconis at 23:35 hours. And
the Draconis, huh?
Battle group. On their last sortie, Epsilon and Iota
Is Reapers Mass Effect? Is this just Reapers but better written? Are they Bioware? I mean, this was written before Mass Effect, so at least I think so. Sounds like it. Yeah, this sounds like Reapers but better written.
As they carry out this assault, your first priority will be to eliminate all hostile fighters and bombers. Only then will you assist the corvettes with their strike against the Shivan warships.
Alright,
If you lose either corvette, you will abort the mission and withdraw from the field immediately.
Alright, well, that sounds great, but if I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm good for now. This game has taken a lot out of me. I think it's fun. I think that it's also quite a bit. It can get to be a bit much. Are you using a joystick? No, I'm currently using mouse and keyboard, which is why I've had some issues with some of the controls. But Mass Effect 1 and 2 were good, but 3's, I get that. Boche's gotta be one of my favorite villains. No story, but his motives here make sense. I gotcha. I mean, I enjoyed the first 3 Mass Effect. Don't get me wrong, it's okay in a vacuum, but there's a lot worse than it's a lot worse than the other 2. I get that, but I want to thank Blue Nova, Ethan, Fusion Dax, Blue Nova, Delta Fights, Alpha, William, let's see here, 1-1 Pom Pom, Nova Cap, NASA J, let's see here, Blooded, Duntaman, Jason, Apple and Pears, Neo Silverthorn, V Lobster, Cozy Moose, Legionum, Northern Sails, Bitter VT, and I want to say thank you to each and every single one of you pilots. It's always a pleasure to fight by your side, and as always, this has been Call Sign Monica, signing out.